So how you doing today?
Pretty good.
Great,
Excited.
great. Erica's actually a part of the Ecom Wolfpack coaching program, and she agreed to come on, ask her some questions about her experience, what she thought of the program. She's currently still in the program. How long have you been in the program so far?
I think just a little bit over 3 months.
Okay, awesome. So, when did you first discover the Ecom Wolfpack coaching program?
I think I've been following you probably 3, 4 months
Okay,
before I actually took the plunge and just decided to contact you and go ahead and start the program.
awesome.
I think this mentorship program was so amazing. For me, it was the perfect step at the perfect time.
Okay. So, and tell everybody where you're from.
Well, I live in Chicago. I'm originally from Romania, but I've been in the States for over 20 years.
Awesome. So, what is like the main reason? Like, why did you decide to join the Ecom Wolfpack coaching program? Like, what was your why behind? Like, what was the
I, f-
driving you?
I think everybody's looking for financial freedom,
Hmm.
and everybody wants it. Is just about taking the steps and putting the work to go for it.
Hmm.
So I think I was at that point where I decided it's time to put in the work
Hmm.
and hope to see the results. And
Okay.
I'm starting to see some results, which is amazing for me.
Yeah.
It's the program, it's packed, I think, with so much information and so much knowledge that you have to take it step by step. But once like the building blocks are adding up,
Hmm.
I think it's amazing.
Awesome.
And the way
That's
it's
great to hear.
structured, I think for me, it's definitely
Hmm.
that
So you needed
strength.
that. You needed that, obviously, like step by step guidance. That.
I
Okay.
did because some things like make sense.
Yeah.
I've been selling online for the last 7 or 8 years,
Hmm.
and I thought some of those things are gonna help me, but it wasn't as easy as I thought it's gonna be.
Yeah. 100%. I think a lot of people realize that when they get in, because they try it on their own, like they do like the trial and error, but then they get in and they're like astounded with like all the like information, like how much they didn't know. Um, so that's awesome to hear. So I know you touched a little bit about your experience, like it was amazing for you. Can you talk a little bit more about like your experience in the program?
Uh, yes, I started set that I want to start on Google.
Okay.
So because for me it's such a huge platform with definitely I just need like a sliver of the pie
Yeah.
and I would be very happy with it. So I think for me uh, it was in the beginning very overwhelming
Uh-huh.
because I didn't know what to focus on.
Right.
So having the CSM actually guide you to the steps that you have to take was amazing
Hmm.
because like at that point where you're so overwhelmed and they tell you, okay, you need to focus on this, do everything step by step. I think that's what helped me and get to that first few steps and move forward. But I love to learn.
Hmm.
So for me, everything new, it's challenging and I just want to learn more and more. So
Hmm.
that's why I think the way it's structured, not only having the modules, having the CSM, having those amazing coaching calls
Hmm.
that are just a wealth of information.
Okay.
Uh, I think I definitely see where you're coming from, and we do appreciate you putting together this program for all those people who want to take that step and they don't know how to.
Right. Yeah, 100%. Awesome. So you would say overall your experience was great.
My experience was 150%.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you struggle with some points, because we're all gonna struggle in life. But maybe I'm not even sure if I should mention that struggle that I had, but we're past that.
Yeah.
And we learned from it. And having the program behind me to kind of like guide me through it was amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe I would have gave up by myself,
Yeah.
not having the support. But
100%.
I'm past it. I started getting sales, which is amazing. So I think from here on, I see success. I believe in the program.
Yeah,
I
100%.
do. I do.
Yeah. So during your experience, in the Ecom Wolfpack coaching program, what was the thing you enjoyed or benefited the most?
I think for me it was the coaching calls.
Okay. Yeah.
I've
Okay.
been
So
I've
you got
been
a lot of
signing
value
up
from the coaching calls.
amazing value.
Okay.
Like hearing from somebody who actually is doing that business for years, and sometimes they even like not even just stay to the point and
Hmm.
give you like guidance on what you need. They share their struggles and their experiences in life, and which I think it's amazing. You're not gonna get that anywhere else.
Yeah,
So
100%. So what would you tell someone who is considering joining, the Ecom Wolfpack coaching program?
go for it. Definitely go for it.
Okay. And what like about like for the Ecom Wolfpack coaching program, what do you feel like surprised you the most?
All that help and guidance that it's in the program. I didn't realize it's gonna be like this. I thought they're gonna give you some of the steps and they're gonna kind of guide you where you have to go.
Hmm.
But having support step by step in everything that we do, it's definitely a huge plus. Which is, I think that's what e-commerce is like the Wolfpack. It's all about.
Yeah.
Like supporting each other and even sharing some of the struggles with the other people in the program. I think it's easier when you hear somebody's wins
Hmm.
and you're struggling at that point and you see that it's possible and you're gonna get there. Maybe it's just you just have to pass that little hurdle.
Yeah, 100%. We talk a lot about that on my like LFG call, right?
Which are amazing.
Yeah.
Sometimes on some of those calls, sometimes you have to be quiet and just let everybody
Yeah.
else's, opinion get to you. Sometimes you feel like you want to share the positives, maybe even some of the negatives, because that's how you're there, to support
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah. So you mentioned earlier that you faced some like, I guess, unexpected like curveballs or challenges, How do you feel our team helped you overcome, those challenges?
Getting support from the coaches and getting guidance even from the other people in the program. Like if everybody shares their little piece of information and something that they struggle with, but they learn from it, I think that's what's all about.
Mm.
It's like if you have a little win, don't just keep it to yourself. Or if you figure out something that is going to help somebody else, just share it.
Yeah,
Because I think it's going to help the future students maybe not make some of those mistakes.
100%. What do you feel is like next for you? Like, what do you foresee like in the future for you and with, e-commerce?
You know what? I'm a creative person. So for
Hmm.
me, I have lots of ideas. Sometimes I get stuck in that creative area and I don't go ahead and just apply it.
Yeah,
Now, I started 2 websites, which I'm very proud of because I didn't realize I'm able to do all that.
yeah.
So I have multiple ideas that I definitely want to try,
Awesome. Awesome.
not giving up.
Yeah, for sure. Is there anything else like you'd like others to know about the Ecom Wolfpack coaching program?
Others in the program or
No,
others?
just people like, yeah, people listening to this testimonial, or, like people hearing this, like, is there anything else you'd like others to know about the program that
I
wasn't
think
mentioned,
if somebody is looking to start in e-commerce and they don't know where to start, I think the Wolfpack e-commerce program, it's amazing. All that support from so many different areas, I think it's the way to go. So if you want to succeed and do e-commerce, I think the Wolfpack is the way to go.
Awesome. 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 Well, it was definitely great, talking to you, having you. Is there anything else like you just want to add or tell anybody, or just kind of anything you kind of want to say, or?
That I really appreciate you taking the time, and I'm sure it was a lot of work involved in doing this program for everybody.
100%.
And making the steps when something is changing to upgrade and update the program
Yeah.
accordingly, I think that was amazing. When I
Yeah.
started, I think it was structured a little bit differently, but just the changes made in the last month or two, I think they're amazing.
Yeah.
The way to go.
Yeah. That's we make sure like we implement, different things change. We make sure we're on top of everything.
And
So
we feel like you listen to us.
yeah, yeah, 100%. I mean, you guys are the,
Which I think it's important. Which I think it's important, you
yeah,
know?
100%. 100%. Awesome. Well, I really appreciate you coming on here, Erica, sharing your stories, sharing about your experience. And I'm super excited like to see you grow and continue growing with e-commerce. And I'm excited to see like what your future holds when it comes to e-commerce, so I'm
Hope I'm gonna
super
be able to
excited to
share with
that.
you. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Thank
I
you so
appreciate
much,
it.
Erica. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you.